Today in the news, DeSoto ISD counselors virtually ensure students' wellness, the Congressional Black Caucus and NNPA demand stimulus inclusion, and Joe Biden says Michelle Obama tops his list for VP. Today is April 23rd, 2020, and this is Dallas Weekly News. Hello, I'm your host, Patrick Washington, and this is Dallas Weekly News. In the DeSoto Independent School District, ensuring the mental, social, and emotional health of students is equally as important as providing a continuation of learning during the COVID-19 public health crisis to create a sense of routine and normalcy. This perspective prompted the district to create a system of virtual touchpoints for its students in every grade level through the district's Student Support Services Department. While some of these touchpoints are integrated directly into the district's new Anytime, Anywhere learning instructional components, others are more directly offered to students from the Student Support Services counselors and coordinators and focus on increasing connectiveness while students are away from the campus. One of the newer additions to this effort are grade-level segmented counselors' virtual office hours for the DeSoto High School students designed to virtually connect students with their assigned counselors to resolve questions, request assistance, and access to resources, or to simply converse. Executive Director of Student Support Services, Etna Tiburcio, said that for many students, this is a time of uncertainty and so many questions, some of which revolve around grade-level advancement, post-secondary planning, and graduation. Congressional Democrats reached an agreement with the Trump administration on an interim coronavirus emergency relief package that provides support and fixes the Paycheck Protection Program, as well as increased funding for emergency disaster loans and grants, hospitals, health care providers, and testing. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, without consulting Democrats, had initially tried to push through a bill that would have increased funding for the PPP without providing any critical fixes to the program. The GOP proposal would have done nothing to aid the most vulnerable small businesses and would have provided any additional funding to our healthcare system or testing. Thanks to the efforts of the Congressional Black Caucus, Democrats have secured $60 billion in the new Small Business Administration PPP funding dedicated to small lenders and community-based financial institutions. They've also secured $50 billion for the SBA's Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program, which will allow approximately $300 billion in loans to small businesses. Additionally, in large part because of the efforts of the CBC, Democrats have secured $10 billion for the SBA's Emergency Economic Injury Grant Program, $75 billion in emergency money for the Our Health System, and $25 billion to increase testing and contact tracing capabilities. The Senate is expected to pass this legislation. Finally, on Tuesday, April 21st, Joe Biden said that Obama tops his list of potential vice presidential candidates, and the country would be better served if she joined his ticket. Neither Obama nor her husband, former President Barack Obama, have commented on Biden's statements, which he first made on KDKA television in Pittsburgh. Remarkably, the comments have not yet gained traction in the mainstream media. During the most recent debate in Washington, D.C. in early March, Biden pledged to select a woman as his running mate. That promise sparked a national discussion about who would best serve as vice president. Among the names bandied about in the media have been California Senator Kamala Harris, former Georgia Representative Stacey Abrams, and Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren. This has been Dallas Weekly News. I'm your host, Patrick Washington. Again, you can follow us on dallasweekly.com or any of our social platforms on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Again, please stay home, stay safe. This is Dallas Weekly News. Thank you.